Now, today we are looking at boxing up the Waggle. So we are going to split our example text, our model text, up into different boxes. And we do this because it helps us plan a piece of writing when we want to write our own. So, first of all, we are going to look at the introduction. Do you suffer from a grumpy teacher? If so, then use the teacher pleaser machine, and soon your teacher will become the jolliest person in school. How does the machine work? Now, the most important part of our introduction are our rhetorical questions, which are used to draw the reader in. Okay, so in our boxing up section, I am just going to write the rhetorical questions that have been used in the introduction. So, do you suffer? Do you suffer from a grumpy teacher? And how does the machine work? Okay, so that's all we need for when we are planning our introduction. It's a good place for us to put our rhetorical questions in and bring in the reader. Now, for paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, I have split our section into 2 boxes. So the first box is going to be for the features of the teacher pleaser machine that are explained in this paragraph. And the second box is for the bits of machinery that help that feature to work. Okay, because when we are planning our own, we will need to think about both of those things. So I hope that boxing up our Waggle will help you to understand that a little bit more clearly. I'm going to use 2 different colours. I'm going to use green for the features of the teacher pleaser machine, the special thing that pleases the teacher, and here the part of the machine that helps that to work. So let's look at paragraph 1. To start the machine running, you have to wind up the clockwork handle. This provides enough energy to turn the large spinning wheel, which causes the apple dispenser to work. Right, so the feature of the machine that paragraph 1 is talking about is the apple dispenser. We know that this machine has an apple dispenser. As the wheel spins, the tea mug heats up. This means that a fresh warm cup of tea can be served. So there is also a tea mug or a tea maker that keeps your teacher happy. When your teacher receives a lovely cup of fresh tea and a delicious apple, he or she will be in a wonderful mood. Okay, in this box in purple, I am going to look at the part of the machine that helps these to work. So let's read again. To start the machine running, you have to wind up the clockwork handle. So I know that this machine has a clockwork handle. This provides enough energy to turn the large spinning wheel. So it's got a large spinning wheel, which causes the apple dispenser to work. As the wheel spins, the tea mug heats up. This means that a fresh warm cup of tea can be served. Okay, so the parts of the machine are the clockwork handle and the large spinning machine, and the special features are an apple dispenser and a tea mug maker. Let's look at paragraph 2. If the wheel begins to slow down, you must turn the handle again. Right, so I now know this machine has a handle. Oh, it's the clockwork handle. And the clockwork machinery will speed up the wheel. Okay, so we've had the handle, we've now got the clockwork machinery. We'll speed up the wheel. A fast turning wheel means that you can turn on one of the best features of the teacher pleaser. While the wheel is spinning at full speed, press the red button on top of the machine. So our machine must have a red button. This will trigger the pencil sharpener to begin sharpening all of the pencils in the classroom automatically. And that's what keeps our teacher happy, is the pencil sharpener. So I will put that in the special features. Okay, and then let's read the third paragraph. Furthermore, if you press the lime green button, so I know that the teacher pleaser has a lime green button, then a spinning brush appears. This will sweep up and recycle any pieces of paper so that your class can be clean and tidy. So we know that the spinning brush is what keeps the teacher happy. That is a feature of the teacher pleaser. The lime green button is part of the machinery that helps the teacher pleaser to work. The teacher pleaser also writes notes saying you are the best teacher in the world. So we also have a note writer. Finally, there is an inbuilt calendar which alerts you to your teacher's birthday. So we've also got a calendar so that you can remember to buy a present. So here, these are the features of the teacher pleaser. Whoever invented this machine thought, I know what makes teachers happy. Apples, tea, sharp pencils, spinning brush and a tidy classroom, notes, lovely notes being written to them, and a calendar, birthday presents. Okay, so these are the things that whoever invented this machine decided were going to keep the teacher happy. And these are the parts of the machine, the machinery parts that make the machine work. So things that you have to press or pull or turn or twist. Okay, and then finally the conclusion. Why should you use one of these machines? Use one of these amazing machines because it will keep your teacher happy. From now on, your school life will be a breeze. So why do we need to use one of these machines? We need to use one of these machines because it will keep your teacher happy and because your school life will be a breeze. Okay, so this is what our explanation text looks like when we have boxed it up. We have an introduction, 3 paragraphs, and a conclusion. Now, your job today is going to be to design your own machine. You are not designing a teacher pleaser machine, you are designing a friend pleaser machine. Now, on your machine, you need to draw it and you need to add labels. We are going to add labels to mine together. You need to draw 6 things that will keep your friend happy. So 6 special friend pleaser features and 6 machine parts. And for the machine parts, I'll put this technical vocabulary in purple because these are all machine parts. So I've put a little vocab list here just to help you with some machine parts. So an engine, a handle, a wheel, cogs, these are cogs here, a switch, a lever, a button, and a gauge. This is a gauge here. Okay, so you need 6 machine parts and 6 friend pleaser features. So that means your picture will have 12 labels. Okay, now let's label my friend pleaser machine together. Let's start off with the things that my friend really wants. So I'm going to look at these in green first of all. So, friend pleaser features. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I put all of these on the top of my machine because that was easier for me to draw. So it doesn't have to be a complicated machine. Okay, it just has to have 6 things on it. So my special features are a note writer to tell my friend that they are the best friend in the world. I magpied that idea from our Waggle. That's okay, that's what Waggles are for. My friend pleaser machine has a tennis ball and racket. Okay. So that we can, I think that's how we spell racket, but just like you, if I am not sure how to spell a word, I will check. So let's have a look. I will Google it. Racket. Racket, yes, that's fine. Jolly good. Always worth checking our spellings, year fours. So a tennis ball and racket so that we can play a nice game of tennis together. Instead of an apple dispenser, my friend pleaser machine is going to have a sweet dispenser because my friend prefers sweets to apples. I'm also going to have a special jetpack so that we can go on flying adventures together. I'm going to have an adorable, not a cute, we don't like the word cute, an adorable puppy for us to play with, and an invisibility cloak. Invisibility cloak. Okay, so those are the special features. Those are my 6 friend pleaser features. 6 things that I want my machine to do to keep my friend happy. Then, what are my 6 machine parts? Let me label those now in purple. So, my machine parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I actually had 7. So, I have got a handle. I have got a tangerine orange. Remember we did lots of work on calling colours more than just one name. So we looked at a grass green or a candy floss pink. Mine is a tangerine orange button. And a hot pink button. I have a large lever. I have some cogs. I might say that mine are metal cogs. And I have an engine which makes the whole machine work. Okay, oh, and here I've got a gauge. Okay, so this is your job. You are going to design a friend pleaser machine. You must have 6 friend pleaser features and 6 machine parts so that tomorrow we can write a plan for your friend pleaser machine like this, ready to write it up as a full text. Okay, year 4, we will look forward to seeing your fantastic inventions tomorrow. Have a lovely day.